even know what's playing right now.
Yo, dude.
Quick intro.
Raheem's. Dude,
We're gonna have to dip back into that some other time.
Dude, you love the song.
Okay.
It is.
I mean, can we just turn it right back up just for 1 second? Can we just get a little
Get
bit?
another play on it?
Just a little bit sample, maybe a little bit, you know. Can I see what the beats say? It's gonna drop.
Bangladesh, at 16 my slam was fresh. I would not tire, spitting hot fire in a set.
Oh, it's Euro Road and
Couldn't see me in the flesh.
Euro Road is crazy. Everyone for the longest time thought it was just nice.
Alright, you're gonna have to hit me to this at a different
At a
time.
later date?
At a later date.
I'll get you hit, bud.
Yeah,
I'll show you what's what. I'll show you what's
Oh,
happening.
Kim, you're being a real good boy right now.
Real sweetie. So, we're back. Episode 4.
4. It's
Right.
officially 4.
Officially 4.
We
Right?
lost the 2. If you didn't see the 2 are gone.
They're gone.
Just one more time.
They're not
They're not there.
They don't exist.
They don't exist.
Unless you saw them live.
If you were on live,
They were raw, uncut,
unsaved,
unsaved. And that's what they are.
and that's what it is. It's done. So we're at episode 4.
We're kind of breaking. I think we're kind of figuring out. We're getting our sea legs, like I was saying. First couple episodes, get your sea legs, figure out, can I just talk in front of the camera? Can I do this? But now we're getting some chemistry. We're making, we're getting the vibes going. I think we're creating a nice.
You got some chemistry going on around here.
I know puns. I know things.
I'm usually slow to the pun party.
If you didn't know, this is Cam. He's our show dog.
He's cool. He's pretty cool.
He's a very chill young boy. Only 8 months.
8 months, pushing probably 9 by now.
You know, in a quarantine, time doesn't exist.
Yeah, I can't even remember what day is. What day it is usually. He loves the beer
He
cap.
just loves the beer cap.
He's doing that. I don't really.
That's his
I don't
big
really
thing.
appreciate that, but we're
We'll
gonna
toss that out. Sorry,
Sorry.
Cam.
Garbage. He knows not the garbage yet. I think, or knows not to go in the garbage yet. Is what I should have said. But chem aside,
All the chem aside,
all the chemistry aside.
I think we finally figured out a little bit of a breakdown. Kind of learning that hour-long rambling conversation might not be the most ideal thing for people to listen to. So maybe have some segments, like a real show.
I agree. I mean,
I know we've
kind
been
of we did jump into it and just our feet got wet. We might have been a little nervous.
we jumped in the pool, but we couldn't swim.
Right, and sometimes you gotta learn how to do the over paddle before you learn how to do the backstroke.
Correct.
You know
You
what I'm
gotta figure
saying?
out your basics.
We're
used to the water.
Started.
We're ready.
You
So-
get in there.
I think today we definitely got a couple, some topics, some things we can discuss. A couple things I pulled, a couple things I know you want to talk about. Before Cam drinks my beer, just kind
He
of what
doesn't
you.
even really like beer. He just likes the condensation.
He
But
just wants the
anyway,
water. What you been up to today, though, bud?
Today has been a cool day. It's been quarantine, so I've been literally watching plants grow every day.
I
Which is
was
kind
gonna
of,
say, how have the plants been growing?
dude, they've been going. It's just like,
Because you're growing a bunch of veg right now.
I mean, I don't think I could grow animals. So yeah,
True,
I'm
yeah.
growing vegetables.
You're growing vegetables.
I'm definitely
I didn't know if
growing
you had a
vegetables.
fruit tree growing out here,
Oh,
dude.
there could be fruits.
A couple
oh
berries,
no, I do
dude?
have some cantaloupe seeds.
You growing cantaloupe? How's the
I
I don't
think
even know
it
how
just-
cantaloupe grows.
It just needs a big old space.
Is it like
and
a pumpkin? Or is it like come from a tree?
It's a pumpkin type of vibe.
Pumpkin style.
Yeah, it just needs a
Because
big
watermelons
big
are like
area.
a ground thing.
Yeah. So it's like kind of.
I don't
like
really
a
know how
watermelon
any of that
thing.
works. Like, I don't really get how.
Um,
There's a lot of fruits that no idea how they're even created.
I kind of just started on the things I could grow in containers because I just like learned how to grow in containers first. Well, we might be jumping the gun here. What have you been doing?
Dude, just still working, which is nice because at least I'm like working, or I feel bad because like when I complain, then people are like, well, I don't have a job. So it makes me feel a little like more thankful for what the opportunity that I kind of have. But at the same time, I was leaving work. I got 2 miles left worth of gas in my car. I know it because my car is smart and it tells me, dude, you got 2 miles. I pushed it last night and got home and was thinking, wake up a little earlier tomorrow. I hit the gas station, no big deal. Obviously, I woke up this morning, was like, it really takes me 10 minutes to get to work. I could leave. I'm doing sleep by so small amounts that I appreciate. If I can get like 4 extra minutes, I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I'm thinking, 4 extra minutes. That's
Sometimes
great.
those 4 minutes seem like an hour.
Yeah. Usually they don't, for me. It usually seems like no time. And then I got in my car and saw that I had 9 miles till empty. And I really started thinking about how far a mile was, how far away my work was. So I risked it. So we got to work with only 2 miles left. So I'm so excited to leave work. And again, car hasn't filled itself back up, which is kind of what I always hope is going to happen. I have a real optimistic view that like technology could fix itself. That if I just leave, I have a dent in my car and I think it's healing. Like I think
It's just gonna
it'll just
by
reform
like day
back.
by day with the sun, it'll pull itself
I'm
out.
really nice to my car and I put
Talk to it
Neosporin
directly.
on it and pretty soon it's going to be back in shape and I won't even have to deal with insurance.
You lubed it up. You lubed
Yeah.
up the incision.
Mm.
Oh Lord.
It kind of did though. One part pushed back a little, and it doesn't look so bad. So that really just strengthened my whole thought process on the car can heal itself. Who am I to take this car to a surgeon to butcher it up when it could just take care of itself?
Like it's a transformer.
Exactly. Transformers heal themselves in all the movies. They die.
They
in
fix
combat.
themselves like as in
One
like,
fixes the
one
other.
fixes the other.
Maybe one comes over at
They
night.
have little transformers that fix the other picture.
At night, one could come and fix my car, and I don't know about it because maybe my car is really modest. It, like doesn't want me to see it getting fixed up. It just wants me to think it's perfect.
No, I don't think that's.
No, I don't think that's it either. What have you been up to though, bud? That's my. Oh no, my whole thought behind that was I went to the gas station to fill up. Of course, I just want to go home. Card not working, and I try it 3 times. Then all of a sudden, dude from this isn't like a gas station. It's a mechanic shop that has like 2 gas pumps.
We're talking like an all Sunoco or
Exactly,
something.
exactly.
You know.
So I'm walking.
Going crazy out here. Sorry
Um,
about that.
I'm about to walk into the building because the screen says see the attendant. So this guy starts walking up to me and he goes, seem to be having some trouble there. First off, didn't like his condescending tone. I wasn't thrilled by it, acting as if I don't know how to use a debit card. I know how to use it, man. Okay? And he walks me back over to my car like I'm a fucking child. So now our power dynamics completely thrown off in this whole gas station attendant situation. He tries it. First thing he says when he sees my car, he goes, "Oh, this card's seen better days." Don't judge my debit card. What, the shape of my debit card has no bearing on what's in my account. I get it. It's cracked and old. I don't want to have to order one. I don't want to have to figure. I don't like it. I don't like dealing with the bank. I don't like going there. It's just like, it's too much. How's our guy over there?
He's just getting really worked up. Is Zula in there?
I think so.
I'm gonna go ahead and let him outside for a little bit. He just needs to get a little energy out.
A little energy out?
I think so.
Let this guy out.
Come on, bud. Wanna go outside for a little bit? Well, we're not playing Tiger King in the house, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna go ahead and do that. We got the gate shut. You go do your own little thing out there, little buddy.
He's money.
Sorry about it, buddy. I'm gonna go let Willie know that he's outside. So.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I let him outside, so I'm just letting him. I'm gonna leave him out there the whole time we're doing this. We're doing this thing in here right now, so you know. I'm gonna shut up.
Alright.
Cool. I'm sorry about that. You know, sometimes you just gotta go do his whole little thing.
He's a young buck.
I'm not gonna have him growling around, you know.
being a grumpy Gus.
He's just being grumpy, dude.
Just like he's a kid.
He's got a little stomach problem right now. He's not feeling too well. He's kind of in all. He's funked up. So
Fidgety.
He's fidgety. We're gonna go ahead and let him do his thing.
We're gonna let him do his thing outside.
And we're gonna get back to what we're really talking about. Sorry about that. Sometimes it happens, you know. I can't win them all with the puppy. He's about 2 weeks in there.
Yeah, he still got a young heart. But as I was saying, I'm upset with this gas station attendant. He's been doing nothing but judging me the entire time. First, he thinks I don't even know how to use the machine. I do. Second, he calls my card haggard, which, who cares? It works. I use it all the time.
Viva La Bam stuff.
So then, yeah, that was my Viva La Bam callback. The haggard. I like the term. Yeah.
You definitely were on some Viva La Bam.
Oh, dude. Put a heartogram on there.
Oh, wow.
So he tries to do it, doesn't work. And we go back inside. We get it going, it's done basically. This guy starts telling me a fucking tale about, lotteries and this and that. He's telling me how annoyed he gets when people ask him to buy lottery tickets there when they don't sell lottery tickets. And he's going into this 5-minute story to me about, I put signs up on all the windows. I put signs up on the bay windows where we fix the cars. He's freaking out. And I'm like, dude, I want to go home.
No lottery?
About no lottery.
Were you buying lottery?
No. Had nothing. Didn't even bring it up. I just said thank you and
So
apologized.
you're just having a bad day about lottery.
I don't think that person talks to a lot of people. And I came in pretty open door. I let him kind of run the show when he grabbed my card and was doing that. So I think he didn't really understand that. I was like, I just want to leave. I want to do as little as possible and just get out of here.
You're just getting gas, right?
Just getting gas.
Oh, shit.
Took me 15 minutes to get gas.
You're not just pumping the gas. It wasn't a slow pump, is all I'm
No,
asking.
no. It was, I'm inside.
It might have been a slow.
I thought that guy was going to give me his name.
Which
Which would have been a nightmare. I wouldn't even have remembered it from the first second he told it. It'd be coming out of his mouth, and I'd be forgetting it as it was entering my
sounds
brain.
about like a Leroy to me.
No, it was a young white guy with a ponytail. But it's kind of just that bad
Joe
pony.
Exotic?
No, not a good ponytail.
Like a mechanic ponytail.
Yeah, where maybe your hair was too long.
Baskin, you bitch. You bitch, Carol Baskin.
But
Oh my god.
what you been up to, bud? Girl, getting the
Dude,
garden
you're
started.
getting the garden started.
You worried
The
that
only
with this
thing-
cold spell?
cold spell might be like stunting. I heard that peppers gotta grow in some higher temperatures, but
What kind of peppers did you do?
cayennes. Trying to get a little bit of my spice on.
Yeah.
I got some Swiss chard going
Nice.
for the leafies.
Mm-hmm.
And some squash. I feel like that's a good start on a little
That's
you
a
know,
hardier
above
thing.
ground bucket grow. So it's like, it's like nothing like too crazy.
I think I feel like the 3 of those ingredients are an Iron Chef competition at some point. Where
It's
like,
like if
you have cayenne pepper, Swiss chard, and squash.
in
Make
like one
something.
in a protein.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In a protein, and you like really
You're good
get
to
down
go.
with that for real. You know, I mean, I guess you probably have other spices and shit in the house, but
Yeah,
you know what I
obviously
mean.
you're
But
gonna
like,
have your
even if
basics.
you took that and like had like rice on deck, it's
Mm.
like you do all that over rice. You do a little veggie rice meal.
Delicious.
I think that'd be okay.
Dude,
You know what I mean? For like a little shmana. I don't even know what a shmana is, but I made that up.
Is that your term for a meal?
Yeah,
Or is
that's
it
a
shmana?
that's shmana right there.
Damn. About to go have some shmana.
Dude, you know what I mean? When you get down, you just make it like four different things, and they really don't match up.
All together. Okay, so that's kind of that
Like
party
a
pack.
smorgasbord. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
a
that's-
smorgasbord if you want to get fancy.
That party platter.
The party
The
platter.
party platter.
Everybody
And
brings.
then you forget about the
a
last
potluck
thing in the
style.
oven. Yeah, you always forget about the last thing. You're like, oh shit, my potatoes super crispy. They're kind of more like chips now, but chipped them. Made them chips. It's
Chipped
okay.
them.
Chipped them. It's okay.
But
You can grow potatoes in buckets, dude. You can grow potatoes
in buckets?
in buckets. In
Like
5-gallon buckets.
Plastic buckets.
5-gallon buckets.
Do you want to...
You can take
Does the
potatoes.
plastic... Because everyone's so afraid of plastic. Does plastic
There's
reach into
food-grade
that?
plastic.
Oh, there's food-grade plastic? Like
Think about when
I could
restaurants
eat it?
get a 5-gallon jug of pickles.
Yeah, that's true.
5-gallon
That's a
jug is
use glass.
you do that.
I mean, glass seems like the ultra cool way. Or wood.
Wood,
Obviously, wood.
wooden cask. Ooh, we got some pickles out the wooden cask.
Wooden shirt.
Wooden shirt.
Shout
Wool.
out. Shout out, Dave.
Where are we going here?
Oh, so we're going to break into our first ever kind of real segment.
Oh,
Which is just going to be some news that I found that I thought was fun and interesting for us. So first up, off the bat, we discussed it, I think last time slightly. 6ix9ine, he's free.
he's free to go. Free to
Well,
be. Free to be.
He's not free, but he's
What do
in
you mean
a
he's not
really.
free.
He's in lockdown in his house.
Oh, so like house arrest.
Yeah,
We'll say house
correct.
arrest.
He's definitely got a new ankle bracelet. But the big news reactivated the old Instagram. New icon of him laying on a rat trap with a piece of cheese in
Can
his
you put
hand.
this on? Can you put this on your phone, or can I put this on my phone to just see this?
Dude, yeah, we can.
What would I look up to find that, and then we'll just
Look up 6ix9ine on Instagram.
6ix9ine Instagram.
Yeah, because it's very similar to the cartoony style that he did with all of his other shit. Do you remember how
I think we just need to know. We need to get the
his
image
new-
out there.
Just click on his actual.
Oh, I think this is what you're talking about here.
That's the one.
Rory, where am I at here? Tell me if Tell me if we can get that in there. We're going down.
Yeah, that's a man laying on a rat trap.
You got it right there, kind of. See that there?
And can you
All
believe
right.
people pay editors to edit in photos when we?
Is that like a toy?
No, it is.
It looks like he could turn it,
It does.
into
It looks like a clay
one of those-
figure.
So what it is?
no, like one of those what is it, acrylic figures?
Yeah, like an acrylic kid robot
Yeah,
or
one of
something
those,
of that
yeah.
nature. What it is a kid from Wisconsin, I'm pretty sure. If my reading of one article slightly was true, that it is a kid from Wisconsin who's done other like song art and stuff for 6ix9ine, and he commissioned him as soon as he was getting out of jail to do this one, and he loves that people are talking about him. It's all just to like get people to talk about him. That's all it is. His life has to be on such a timer. Just because of the fact if he's done what everyone's saying he's done and snitched and got all these people in trouble, You're definitely on a clock at that point, right?
Wasn't there a little meme where it said, I don't know why he's, I said, what did it say? It said, I don't know why people are calling me a snitch, yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
What was the whole thing?
I think that's the bio.
Right.
I don't know why everyone's calling me a rat. Am I missing something?
Yeah, right, yeah.
That's his bio on his actual Instagram.
And then posted that picture.
But the thing is, it's not just 6ix9ine going nuts. Young Chop, I don't know if you're familiar, popular from doing songs with French Montana, Meek Mill, all sorts of people, has gone off the deep end. He has been on a Twitter tirade trying to hunt down 21 Savage. He's calling Meek Mill scary. He's calling Drake a hoe. And he's gone ballistic.
Oh, I haven't even heard about any of this.
Yeah, so This was the guy you were asking about earlier.
Oh, who got the bullet hole shot through the window. And his Uber driver.
He doesn't drive, so he is pre-existing something going on up in the old cranium. Because he don't.
Like
I don't
not
think he
doing no power moves in his
No,
own
no.
Bugatti or whatever.
No,
you know
he
what I
ain't
mean?
driving.
He ain't doing that.
He was in a Corolla.
That's for later. You know what I
It
mean?
was
You're
probably
saving that
a
shit
Honda
up.
Civic, maybe.
Right. He's getting them Uber. Them Uber. What'd you call that? That Uber power move.
Uber power move.
Uber power move.
Uber black.
Uber black, dude. He's getting the fucking Escalade pulling up on the 22.
They didn't call it the power move instead of the black.
Dude, can I get the power move back?
Can I get the power move for me and my boys
yeah,
today?
we got a lot of luggage, so we're gonna need about an Escalade or two. You know, just send two.
Send
Or the
two-
limo if you can.
For right now, send two
limo.
Escalades. We'll let you know if we need more.
Maybe not. I don't know. He said he was in a Honda Civic. You said he was in a Honda Civic?
I have no idea what it is.
Okay.
But according to the Uber driver,
Got shot while they were driving?
what happened, first off, Young Chop's live streaming the entire incident in the back of the car. So this driver is already seeing that he has an automatic weapon, like a gun on him and shit, blah, blah, blah. And he's trying to hunt down 21 Savage. So then they go to like some random apartment or something. He gets in an argument with some guy. All of a sudden, he storms back in the car, tells the guy to leave. The dude he was arguing with gets in his car, starts chasing him, fires off a couple of rounds, squirrels off. Young Chop gets dropped off and was like, "Hey man, I'll just pay for the
I'll pay for the
damages.
windows."
Don't call the police."
Is that kind of how it went?
Yeah, and I think that's what
It's so
ultimately
dumb.
gets you in trouble. Is like,
We just posted that on fucking social media, so that was kind of,
Yeah.
that was a bold move.
one, can't post on social media. Two, it's a huge ask to ask your Uber driver not to call the cops after his car was shot.
Do you think she did it or not? He, she, them?
I
Do you
mean,
think they did it? Do you think they called
the
the
Uber
cops?
driver,
Yeah.
I would. I'd be like, "See you later. What do I care?"
I mean, if
It's
he
not
gave-
like this
if he-
guy's
if
gonna
he-
give
What
me-
if he gave you like 2 racks for the windows, and the windows were only like $600?
No, I think
You know what I'm saying? He
If
probably
that
would
was-
have like hooked you way up more.
if that was the case, maybe. But
don't
I
know.
have a feeling he probably lowballed him. He definitely probably gave him like,
I don't know.
Like,
we're gonna have to do
Honda.
we're gonna have to investigate this a little bit more.
because Young Chop's been. Also, it could have just been the police were watching the internet, and they saw, hey, you have a gun in a car here, and then you're still live
No.
streaming.
Oh, did he have the gun in the car too?
I think so.
Well, probably shouldn't have done that.
It's not a smart move. Not a smart move at all. But from there, it's Corona and crimes. That's what we're living in. Someone stole ex-NBA basketball player Baron Davis Range Rover. So, Baron Davis reveals through Twitter he's got cameras, which I don't know how anyone doesn't think of anymore.
In his car?
He has cameras on his property because he's really rich. He's like an ex-NBA player.
Yeah.
He reveals it was a Domino's guy and then writes, the death toll just went up. Which, bold move about a Domino's guy who stole your Range Rover. So now he's offering rewards for tips on where his Range Rover is. He's going bold. You can't say death toll. You can't be like a big star and say, oh, death toll's going up. You can't kill a Domino's driver, dude.
That might be like a dead, you might get caught. You might get caught for doing that.
You're gonna get caught for that.
I mean, if he's like putting stuff on Instagram and stuff, yeah.
I mean, but I just thought, a Domino's driver, what, did he leave the Domino's car? Because obviously, if you're a Domino's driver, you came in your car. You drove there with the magnet on the top with the light. Did you put it on the Range
Right.
Rover?
Just swap cars.
You swapped cars?
That could have happened.
It's
Pretty
possible.
ballsy move, though. How do you get the keys? How do you steal a Range Rover?
Without someone noticing who's home.
Well, how do you steal a Range Rover without the keys? You would have had to know how to.
That's a Nicolas Cage
I mean,
going
what
in
is this,
60
like a fucking
seconds.
1998 Range Rover? Is this like a is this like, you know what I mean?
Not 98.
Okay, this is like
This is 28.
something with like automatic.
Yeah,
locks.
it's like 2020.
And like you need like a key or a key fob
Yeah.
to get into it.
You just put your hand on something and
Yeah,
it's like,
just you
turn it on.
fingerprint it. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was probably his wife or something.
It was definitely his girl
Or,
pulling
yeah,
that
it was,
shit
yeah,
off.
it was like, yeah.
That thing
Slammed
smashed
on the
up.
pizza man.
Classic.
That bitch. Got
Yeah.
some new hair. You're like, oh, you're looking
Got
really
some
nice
new
today.
hair.
Oh, you're looking really like just flossy.
And she's like,
Those
I don't know
new
why.
Gucci shoes. Oh, those are lovely. Where'd you get those?
Your steering wheel.
I
rims.
saw that wood grain. I saw that wood grain with steering wheel.
Ooh, I like those earrings. They're your rims.
I already did the one for his legs. I was thinking, I was like, if I get the rims, I definitely gotta get the wood grain steering wheel.
Oh,
dude. That's just
100%.
fun. You know what I mean? You gotta hit the wood grain if you got the shoes
Two
on the
things-
fucking car.
Two
you
things
know?
scream class in a car. Wood grain steering wheel, car phone.
What about cell phone? Because car phones are
I
dead,
know,
bro.
but car phones are so
Maybe
cool.
what if you're charging your cell phone in the car so it looks like it's a car? It's got
I
a
would
port
love
on
that. I just want a car phone
It's a
to be
car-
like, hey,
it's
give me
got
a
a
call on the
port.
car phone. I feel like no one could trace a car phone anymore.
it. We're not gonna
Like an
we're not
FBI
gonna,
could figure
we're not
out.
gonna we're not gonna go back in time on a car phone.
We're not rolling
doing
backwards
that. We're
on
not
it.
doing that.
No one's coming out with a
Maybe
new-
just put like a
Don't like some of the luxury ones still have them?
Bluetooth
They
Bluetooth
might.
headset.
Or no, I guess it's all just wireless now.
And what are we even talking about now?
Well, I'll tell you what we need to talk about is we got one more episode of Tiger King coming out, baby. Plus a potential movie. It's happening. It's all
Who
going
said
down.
David Spade's in the movie? Who said that?
I was saying that, but that's simply because David Spade was Joe Dirt, and Joe Dirt is Joe Exotic older.
Oh, Lord. I don't know. Is
You
that
can't
real?
imagine-
Is that real?
The new episode is definitely coming out.
But
I
is
think it's
the movie
April.
coming out? Is there
I
a
have
movie
heard, yes,
from who?
the internet, and they really
How
lie
many
to me.
memes? How many memes?
Articles.
Oh,
They said the.
Public Weekly.
Did you see the
News
All
Time-
Ladies
News Time
Ghostbuster?
Daily? What?
You see the All
Huh?
Ladies Ghostbusters?
No.
Dude, the one chick from that is gonna play Carol Baskin,
Stop.
and she looks
I didn't see
I think she's gonna do
Ghostbuster
good.
Girls.
Ghostbuster
Does
Girls.
it suck?
Not official title, but great title for the movie. It's Ghostbuster Girls. Check it out.
Ghostbuster Ladies.
Ghostbuster Ladies.
Sorry.
Muffbusters.
I didn't mean to laugh.
Shit's going off the damn.
He said,
But dude, who else? Who else could play Joe Exotic?
It would have to be David Spade.
David Spade is the only real person who can play it.
Sorry.
Unless they release Joe and he plays himself.
That would be the only correct way to do it.
It's just have actual Joe do it.
I mean, who's singing songs?
Two guys in a band.
Have them play.
Them both play. Just so the singing's accurate, and you could have live singing in the movie.
That was the best representation of Joe the whole time.
I told
Those songs, he felt really like passionate about those. But,
he
you know,
felt really passionate about stealing those songs.
He didn't steal the songs.
Well, he paid for them, yeah.
What?
He didn't write any of them. He didn't
No.
sing none of them.
No.
He just was like, "Now
But he
these are
danced.
mine." Oh, he did dance.
He danced. He performed. He was
did.
there.
He was there for
He
the
had
music
He
videos.
had the Tigers.
Yeah.
He provided the Tigers and
He definitely came up with the idea for putting like a human face covered in meat and having the lady feed the tigers with that. He's like, it'll be like her husband, you get it? And everyone's like, yeah, dude, we got it. The whole song's about her killing her husband. He didn't even explain the meathead part. Jesus. But yeah, I think if they do a movie, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
It's already pre-written. Just tell the real story.
Isn't it
It's gonna be
already
another
told?
read.
Isn't it like really already told though? It's like you know everything. It's like there
True.
shouldn't be a movie.
They'll add
They
a
didn't
couple
make like a
jokes.
Joe Dirt pre-movie. They'd be like, oh,
They did Joe Dirt sequel.
that sucked. Did you watch it?
No,
It sucked.
I'm not watching Joe
They
Dirt.
put it on like Crackle or something.
Yeah, it's not like
Fucking
the
Bootleg
seventh
Hulu.
rated best streaming service, Crackle.
I watched it. It sucked.
How hard was it to find? It probably was
That was like
not.
the first one.
That's all they had on the site.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was just
pretty
Joe Dirt
much
2.
that's all I watched. I deleted the app.
It was Joe Dirt 2.
I like, if
MASH.
this is what I'm getting into, then just fuck anything else that's coming
Get rid
out
of this
Crackle,
whole thing.
dude. I'm
Get
not
rid of
trying
this
to like
whole thing.
whatever, dude. I'm not trying to crack up, dude. I'm trying to get cracked out on Crackle.
Cracked up.
It sounds bad.
That's like, you know, it's Netflix.
I'm about to go. I'm
You
about
know
to go,
it's Netflix
I'm about to
and
go.
chill.
I'm about to go watch Crackle. You're like, oh.
I'm not going with you.
It's
Dude, there's ads.
It's not Netflix and chill.
There's
It's Crack and
commercials.
Crackle.
You can't bypass the commercials? Fuck this.
Crack and Crackle. What's
You know
up,
how
girl?
many
You want to
girls
come
have
over?
left?
We can
Yeah, I
crack
have
and
left because I
crackle?
bust out Crackle to watch Joe Dirt 2. None because I deleted Crackle very quick.
None, because I knew that was a horrible
That it didn't
idea.
happen the first time. It wasn't going to happen any other time.
But from moving on, we do have. I don't know if it was in the other two episodes, but we have been known to do a nice shoe review.
There's some Stussies? What is that?
So these are a nice pair of Nike Stussy Spider-Rons?
What?
Spider-Rons?
Spiridon.
I can't pronounce anything. And
Spiridon.
when Yohei sees this, he's definitely gonna make fun of me.
Can I take my glasses off for this?
You can take your glasses off.
Holy moly.
So we got a beautiful all hemp. You got the Stussy header on the back. You got that full stitch on there. You got that nice opening, like for your ankle bone to breathe.
Dude, so breathable.
You want to take a look at these? Let me get some thoughts, bud.
Oh, these things got.
What's the Dreads' thoughts on
Oh,
the
we're
hemp
talking
shoe?
like. I think like this is like a Spider-Man look here. So we're talking like Venom. You know what I mean? I got a Spider-Man web
See
shoe.
it?
I got a Spider-Man sole.
the Venom Spider-Man soap. I
And
kind
then-
of see
and
it
then I'm
as you
like-
say it.
I'm like, dude, if I really wanted to, like, you know, hit a grind from like a rollerblader and I had to like just like run and just like,
You
know,
could
what I
do
mean?
it there.
You just do it right there.
Oh dang!
You
I
know,
didn't
you
even
just
know.
grind there. You want to hit a
It's
grind?
like it's like soaps,
Do some soaps, dude.
old soap shoes.
If you're like, you know, in a sketchy situation, you gotta get out of it.
Soaps was on the mood board at Stussy when they were coming up with these. Someone
And
was
now
like,
we're talking like really like nice material up here, and this is like, you know, something you would like show your mother about a plant. You know, who does a macrame. You know, if you ever get your mom a plant, and there's like a little
in the
little
netting.
netting. There's like a macrame top. It's a real nice shoe. That's a real nice shoe right there. You could probably get off with pulling that off at the golf course, maybe. Maybe not the golf course, maybe.
Kind of like the beaded lace lock almost. It almost looks like some beads on there.
You know, I didn't even notice that until you mentioned it.
Yeah, I'm just noticing that same thing now. It almost
It's
looks like
kinda nice.
clay.
It's like a fingerboard wheel.
Yeah, that is.
You know what I'm gonna say about this shoe? That's a nice goddamn shoe.
It's a nice shoe.
It's a nice goddamn.
I like this little Stussy hit on the front too.
Mm-hmm.
You probably can't see it from that far away.
That's
but-
something you wear to.
or even it's the little details on it that you make you appreciate it. It doesn't have to like scream the brand or something. It's just saying, hey, at the bottom,
Is this just like a shoe to walk around in?
Yeah,
Is that pretty much just like
it's just
a
a
nice
walk
walk
around.
around shoe?
just a little trainer.
You know, I could see that. That's a nice shoe right there. I'm gonna give that a fucking 9, Joe.
This is a 9er.
9 out of 10.
Yeah,
We're talking 9 out of 10.
I agree with you.
You
I
know,
think
maybe if there was a little bit of, maybe like a little bit of green on there, so
somewhere hidden.
just maybe one more another color, that'd be a 10 for me.
We were thinking of dyeing them.
Don't dye. You dyeing it?
You could dye it. That material would soak up
Dunk
some
it?
dye.
Dunkaroo.
Dude, custom.
The dip. You like the dip dye dunk idea?
I
What
don't
do you
thi-
do?
I don't think you should do. I don't think you should do.
You
nothing
keep
with
'em?
that shoe. Keep them.
It looks like a comfortable shoe though.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It looks like a nice like.
Nice
you
little walking shoe.
You go to the.
Want a nice
you
walk
go-
in the park?
Put your fingers on
You
that.
can wear it to a nice
That's
southern
real, yeah.
summer party with some shorts, you know?
Right?
Little comforts. It's comfort.
Little
little
Serta
something.
mattress inside there.
Size of these shoes.
12.
12s. They're 12s, and they're probably for
Walking
not
around.
sale. They might not be for sale, but you know what? If you're interested, we're gonna put the link to Rory's Insta on the down, and then
You
you
can
can
buy
look.
'em.
You can look them. You can look at them, and then you could make a decision from there.
See if you want them. That's a nice little shoe review. Try and add in, help show off some of Rory's collection. Our behind the scenes guy. You don't see him because he's behind them.
He's producing right now.
He's
It's
producing. This guy's a huge producer.
I've seen some shoes he's had on, and they're just really just nice shoes. I like the shoes he's got on now. Other ones are really cool too.
So
he always comes through with the cool shoes.
he's got the kicks, dude.
I'm
I've
telling
seen
you.
the
I'm telling you.
I've seen the closet. It'd blow your mind.
I didn't see the closet yet.
The treasure trove he's got. It's on point. So I know you. Before we start wrapping up here, you want to shout out a couple of people. One, you got some local soap.
Dude, bust those bars out. Bust those bars out. They're just like really nice looking and nice smelling. Just soap. It's just soap. You know?
But it's all natural, like, it's got the stuff in it, and that's what I like.
I think she's using actual herbs and everything. This one's the lavender bar. That one's really, that one's nice.
Going straight
That one's
up.
nice.
Going straight.
Smell? That's a good smell. And then we're talking the antibacterial tea tree bar. That's that little hitter for like the bathroom. Everybody be soaping up on the just because it's, you know, Corona time.
And all the time.
And
It's
all
good
the
to
time.
soap up,
It's good to
actually.
soap up,
You
you
can
know.
just use soap anytime, not even during Corona. I was using
It's
it.
just, it's always good to be clean and soapy, and it's just
It
like,
smells good. I like it. I like the idea that there's stuff in it that actually, like...
kind of scrub you up.
And
a
I like the
little bit.
idea of homemade soap because I love Fight Club.
You might get a little human fat in some Fight Club, so.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if there's any. I don't think we rated any.
It smells good, dude.
Any. Like
It reminds me of going to someone's house who's really fancy.
dude.
Like when you walk into someone's house and they're
You want to be
You're like,
fancy?
this house is decorated out of a magazine.
yeah, like
Dude.
someone really pays attention and like organizes things or decorates the house. That's what this soap.
And we're just gonna
It makes me feel
You're
good.
like, that soap's
Double
never
check.
used. It's just decorative.
the link
soap.
on this.
Yeah, is there a link? How do other people purchase?
I'm going to look it up
'Cause
right now.
We're kind of taking a little bit of time, make sure we're using all the episodes, shout out some local people making some cool local things. I don't really know what local things are, but people making art, people making crafts, people making shit that people need. And you should just buy it.
Definitely. And
So
it's
who
gonna
we
be
shouting out here?
Mama Tribe
Mama_tribe.
with 3 D's.
3 Ds.
And we're gonna put a link at the bottom of the thing so we can just make it a little easier. I'm pretty sure.
That way, you guys can get some of your own and smell like you live in a
Anytime.
fancy house.
And they're doing
I like the split one.
the contact-free drop-off, if you will. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
everyone's
Like,
doing it.
so it's like, I just like the fact that everybody's like willing to like go and like put their stuff like, you know, out there. If they're like, you know, it's just like it's a time where like, you know, other than like your side hustle, it's just like, you know, some of you always wanted to do it. Just like it's a good time, and like if you're willing to like, you know, put it out there and like, it's really cool to me. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I think it's really cool too because it reminds me of Jurassic Park when they have the
The
mosquito
amber in the amber.
inside,
Oh yeah.
but it smells good, not like mosquitoes.
This has definitely been my go-to every time I go to the water, dude. Hit the water, I'm hitting these bars, dude. That's what
These
I'm
are
doing.
these are
If
the
I hit
kind
the
of
water-
bars the kids need to be hitting.
Just hitting
Fuck
the
your
water
Xanax
bars,
bar, dude. Give me a
No,
bar
give me
of
a
soap.
water bar, please.
Water bar.
So there's these.
But yeah,
Goes back over.
I definitely.
I got a surprise drop earlier, which I was really stoked
What was
about. Go ahead and pull up that those little hit those little cutters, dude. Oh, this is
that one.
this is one I actually got from a little bit ago. That Grateful Dead hitter, made out of an old it's a recycled skateboard.
Only
You
over
see
at
that, you know. Put it up a little closer. And then it's that one on the side, yeah. And then the back is actually still like, you know, yeah. The broken
boards.
Broken Boards Instagram
I was
handle.
gonna say, pull that
Dude.
up while I
Yeah.
show off these Katsu knives, dude.
Dude, pulled up with the little chef knives. We're gonna say big chef knife actually, but you know, dude,
Very cool.
I was really stoked about that. Just, you know, pulled through for the other homie, and it's just that local drop, dude. Like,
That's really what it's all about.
it's
Again,
really just like, it's kind of like, why couldn't this happen before this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, everybody like codes, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we need to get together, and like, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be about anything or anything, but like, I feel like everybody right now is like,
it's not something specific. It's just taking time to think about what other people are making that you might have already been purchasing anyways, and how you can kind of help support those people as opposed to supporting big boxes that don't need your money right now. It's the
Correct,
people that
correct,
you can genuinely affect
dude,
and give
no,
money to.
yeah.
Who take time to figure out how to do drop-offs or how to do, you know, porch pickups or
The
deliveries,
contact
things
free
that
or whatever.
contact free
Yeah,
to make
yeah,
everyone
right,
feel
right.
comfortable.
Yeah.
And those are really the people that think the most about that kind of thing because they genuinely rely on it. So having someone who has that extra care towards something when it's their livelihood, they're going to take that extra step and they're going to care so much more that you're actually helping them.
Dude, I agree 100%. There's stuff. I agree. We're just gonna say I just agree because there's no better feeling than really working for something and then it does pay off and then you're like, oh wow, I didn't just waste all my time or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not really trying to be like that or like what I mean. It's just like it's like good when everybody's like working together to make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like like
You made it.
like, I guess is what I'm trying to say is like I haven't seen it work like this until like right now. You know what I'm saying? Like with like everybody doing their own thing, and it's just like it's kind of cool.
It's definitely seemed to have brought a lot of people together and brought people to do things or rely on things that they necessarily weren't before. And I think it's making a really cool culture.
Like everybody's like deciding to like be more positive and just be like, okay, well, can't go to work right now. Let's just do whatever we could do to make what little tiny bit of interact. You know what I mean? Like a group of people is almost like it's like still like tribal. You know what I mean? Like it's like what little like. I'm trying to.
I think it's the first time that you get to see a community really relying on itself more and being more dependent on stuff that a lot of people might have thought of as side businesses, but now those are the main like bread earners for people that when people support it, you get a chance to actually see that person make a connection, learn to be friends with someone or just become friends or figure out situations that you enjoy more than necessarily just going to a big box store or going to a big grocery store. You get to hang out with someone and talk to someone that you genuinely fuck with, and that's such a better experience.
Dude, agreed 100%. I love the way you put things because that's what I was trying to say, but couldn't get it right across the exact way. But you know what I'm saying. But we can put the knives away so we're not scaring anybody.
Well, I was gonna say, I think on that note, we can kind of hit up on the wrap up portion of the show. Like I said, doing it the first time with some actual timeline on it and some topics and some stuff like that. We appreciate everyone bearing with us. Like we said earlier, we're getting our sea legs. We're figuring out how to do this thing. We're going to get better with time. We're going to figure out how to make these a fun daily thing for people who want to just tune in, see what we're talking about. Maybe it's a friend that we don't get to see often. Maybe it's a stranger. It could be anyone in the world. But if we get better, more of them will watch it. And if not, we'll just enjoy it ourselves.
I'll watch it at least once.
There are 2 views, and I'll force Roy to do a 3rd.
3 views, and that's okay.
But on that note, thank you for tuning in to Threads and Dreads. Eric, you got anything to sign these people off with?
Just keep watching because there's going to be more things to come. We're on episode 4 right now. 5's coming up. We might have some new stuff. We might not exactly tell you what's going on, but we might have maybe an additional human. Maybe an additional person, maybe an additional topic. But after 5, it's going down. It's going down. I'm telling you, if you guys keep watching, after 5, after 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you missed 2, 2.5, but sorry.
Enjoy the shows.
Later.
Like 3 dice, and I ain't even ahead, even for bread, man, did with a candle breathing the dead. I said, I'm on the shovel, the stress levels as high as I try to make sense of the time that whizzed by.